Hello my dear students. Today I will discuss about well-formed formulae of Boolean algebra. The topic name is Boolean algebra part 2. The next slide is about well-formed formulae. What is well-formed formulae? The language that allows to define propositions whose truth can be determined from the truth of other propositions is known as well-formed formulae, in short WFF. What is truth values? Every simple proposition or compound proposition takes either a true value 1 or a false value as 0. What is truth table? The tabular representation of all possible combinations of truth values or Boolean constants to produce the corresponding output for any proposition or Boolean expression is known as truth table. The number of combinations of truth values are decided by the formula 2 to the power n, where n is the number of variables used in proposition or Boolean expression. The next slide is about some important related terms to the Boolean algebra. What is Boolean expression? A valid combination of Boolean variables, Boolean constants, and operators or connectives is known as a Boolean expression. For example, f equals to m inverse dot n inverse plus m dot n plus 1, etc. is the example of Boolean expression. What is tautology? The proposition that contains only true values in the output column of a truth table is known as tautology. Next is contradiction. What is contradiction? The proposition that contains only false values in the output column of a truth table is known as contradiction. Contradiction is also called fallacy. The next term is contingency. What is contingency? The proposition that contains true, that is 1, and false, that is 0, values in the output column of a truth table is known as contingency. The next slide is about antecedent and consequent. What is antecedent and consequent? In standard proposition, if m implies n, then m is called antecedent and n is called consequent. What is converse? The representation of conditional proposition by interchanging the antecedent and consequence is known as converse of a conditional proposition. Example, the converse of m implies n is n implies m. Next, inverse. What is inverse? The conditional proposition that contains complemented antecedent and consequent is known as inverse of a conditional proposition. For example, the inverse of m implies n is m inverse implies n inverse. The next slide is about contrapositive, consistent statement, syllogism premises. What is contrapositive? The formation of conditional proposition by interchanging and complementing or negating the antecedent and consequent is known as contrapositive of a conditional proposition. For example, the contrapositive of M implies N is N inverse implies M inverse. What is consistent statement? The two statements are said to be consistent if and only if their conjunction is not a contradiction. Next, what is syllogism? The logical process producing conclusion or result from any given proposition is known as syllogism. Next is premises. What is premises? The propositions are used to draw conclusion are known as premises. The next slide is about truth table. Number 1, disjunction operator. Disjunction operator is represented by OR operator. The symbol is plus. X and Y are Boolean variables. Here 2 Boolean variables, so 4 states are available. According to the formula 2 to the power n. Here n is 2, that is x and y. So 2 to the power 2 equals to 4. So in the truth table 4 states are available. X column 00 11, y 0 1 0 1, x plus y. Plus is used to represent disjunction operator, that is OR operator. 0 triple 1. Number 2, conjunction or AND operator. AND operator is represented by dot symbol. X column 00 11, y 0 1 0 1, x dot y 000 1. The next slide is about conditional and biconditional operator. Conditional operator is also known as implication operator. Here x and y are Boolean variables. So 2 Boolean variables according to the formula 2 to the power n, 4 states are available. N where n value is equals to 2. X column contains 00 11. Y column contains 0 1 0 1. X implies y 1 1 0 1. Next, number 4, biconditional operator. It is also known as equivalence operator, that is represented by the statement if and only if. X column contains 4 values 00 11. Y column contains 0 1 0 1. X equivalence operator y 1 0 1. The next slide is about negation operator, that is represented by NOT operator. Here only one Boolean variable, that is x. So only 2 states are available in truth table. X 0 1 and x inverse column contains 1 0. NOT operator always change the state values 0 to 1, 1 to 0. Student, in this session I have discussed about well-formed formulae of Boolean algebra and truth table of different operators. Hope all of you have understand this part of the chapter very well. That's all for now. Thank you.